Hi, Michael here once again with what is probably the most important video I have ever made and possibly will ever make. I've been reading some ancient books. I've been doing a lot of research into things, and I've discovered something that's totally astounded me. And that's the magic of 432 hertz. And once I show it to you, you won't be able to unknow it, and it will change your life. And it will change your sound work forever. So trust me on this. I put a lot of time, probably the past 6 or 7 months, working on all this. I've visited libraries all over the United States, and when I was in Europe last summer and last fall, I was going to libraries and checking out original documents and books. And it's just totally blown my mind, and I think it's important to share it with you. So let's look at this. We are looking at 432 hertz. The magic number, and it really is a magic number. Let me show you how this works. Let's take the 3, put it over here. 3. Now, let's combine the 4 and the 2. And we get 6. Now, combine all 3 numbers and we get 9. 3 plus 6 plus 9. Now, if you're familiar with Nikola Tesla, you will recognize this. You will recognize this. It's one of his most famous quotes. I'm going to read it to you here. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have the key to the universe. Let me repeat that. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have the key to the universe. 3, 6, and 9 derived from 432 hertz. 432 hertz is the magnificence of the universe. It is the ultimate frequency. It is the frequency of everything. It is the frequency we should be focusing on in our work. And you can't dispute it. 432, 369, derived from that. Tesla knew what he was talking about. Tesla was so far advanced from anybody else. Even his concepts are advanced from where we are today. He knew the secret of the 3, 6, and 9, and we can derive it from 432 hertz. That's significant. That is life-changing. That is the most important thing that we can probably ever learn and understand in our lifetime, in this whole universe. The 3, the 6, and the 9. I really wanted to share this with you because I think I was shocked by it. You know, I've kind of poo-pooed this whole 432 hertz thing. But then reading through a lot of Tesla's writings and reading to a bunch of ancient Egyptian and ancient Greek alchemical manuscripts. And the minute I found this, it was just like my whole brain opened up and I could see the universe for what it is. I could see 432 hertz for what it is. Now let's get a second part of this whole thing. Take the 3 plus the 6 plus 9, and that equals 18. All right. We take the 1 plus 8, that equals 9. It's irrefutable. You cannot deny it. Numbers don't lie. So we have the 432 made into the 3 plus 6 plus 9, which becomes 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9, which is really the magic number of the whole sequence here. But it's important, if you know the 3, the 6, and the 9, you've got everything. That's it. So I urge you, throw away 440 hertz. Move into 432 hertz. It is the magnificence, the ultimate, the secret of the universe. Thank you. Okay, that's just total bullshit, really. But it shows you how people think. And they'll do anything to justify their insane and kooky ideas. 432 hertz. It's no different than 440 hertz, 457.59 hertz. It's a number. That's all it is. And all it does is represent a measurement of vibrations per second. That's all it is. It doesn't mean anything else. It means that something vibrates at 432 hertz a second. We would call it an A. If something vibrates at 440 hertz per second, or cycles per second, we would call it an A440, an A432. They're 8 cycles per second difference. That's not going to make any difference in your life. That's not going to add any magic to what you do. It's just going to sound a little different. And if we did a blind test, most people wouldn't notice the difference. If I was to play all kinds of stuff and say it's in one of these tunings, and without getting out a tuner and measuring it, tell me which tuning it is and tell me if you like it or not. Most people would have no clue what frequency I was tuned at. They would have no clue about anything. They would just hear it and they would either like it or not because they found it pleasing or displeasing. That is it. So don't get sucked into all these memes on Facebook and everywhere else, okay? Do your investigation. Look into the research. This is not a plot by the Nazis or the Rockefellers or anybody else to change the tuning standard to 440 hertz and get away from this magic frequency so that they can control us. Bullshit. I'll say it again. That's bullshit. Use your brain. Okay? Don't just believe all this stuff because it's on Facebook. I see so many memes come across Facebook all the time, and they are just wrong, wrong, wrong. And when I confront people on them, they either can't point me to any sort of original research to back it up, or they say, well, it sounds really good, so it must be good. I'm going to believe it because I like it. You know, sorry. That doesn't work. So grow up. Pay attention. Investigate things. Don't blindly follow anything. Okay? And I will be the first person to change my mind presented with new evidence. If somebody could present actual real evidence of the total benefit of the 432 hertz versus any other tuning, then I would probably change my mind on it. It's just a tuning, it's just numbers, that's all it means. I don't even work with tunings, I work with notes. So it doesn't matter to me. I bought some new instruments a few weeks ago. I didn't ask what tuning they were. I liked the sound of them. I knew I could work with them. I knew they would fit in with my other instruments that I have. It's fine with me. I don't care what the tuning is in hertz. I don't care if it's to what sort of thing. Unless I'm playing music with other people who are tuned to A440, then it becomes important that I am working with the same tuning so that we can play together. Other than that, I play solo. I just play with whatever notes work. Doesn't matter what tuning they are. So don't get fooled. Use your brain, okay? Sure, it might take a little time to go on a search on the internet or to actually get some books and read them, but you'll be better off for it, okay? Thanks for watching.